little bit slow, I see. Red rubber baby buggy bumpers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sinus conditions go comorbid with MS. I got some responses on that a long time ago on an MS forum. Anyway, I was just reviewing one of Irish Bear's videos. So you have liberation, Irish Bear, you have liberation, and you consider yourself now basically MS symptom free. Fascinating stuff. I got to apologize to the general public. I still haven't got a haircut. So what? Okay. This is snow. It's not keeping up with me. Snow. Try closing down YouTube. Not closing. Oh well. Anyway, hypoxia, nitrous oxide, choking off dogs' veins in, what was it, the 1930s. It's very interesting. I started my life out hypoxic. The umbilical cord, right around my neck. I came out code blue. I wonder also, I've heard of people with head trauma that also develop MS shortly after. But it's very interesting. I'm trying to think if I can lock on to something I wanted to focus on. This may be a private message to Irish Bear. But the research and the data supporting it and the testimonials is something else. That's once again supporting liberation treatment or opening up the veins. I was also curious about how might you know if you had CCSVI without being scanned. I was sharing with someone in another place being younger and having the pulse in my ear and temple, or not temple, side of the head when I was sleeping, I think before symptoms started. A discouraging factor is once you've had MS for so long, how much bouncing back is there to do? I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to look at me and say, "You idiot, you're sitting, you're talking, you're looking at me. You can get up, stand, walk." But it's one thing to be inside oneself and feel, I don't know, remorse or grief. I don't know. I mean, I'm still looking at the lips here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure there's not one of us that doesn't feel some sense of, well, unless you're very well accepting and self-adjusting, some sense of loss. Anyway, I'm trying to wrap this up or put it in conclusion. MS seems to run in families. It seems to have a trigger of some sort. It seems as if many of us have vein insufficiency in the neck, jugglers, or the one in the back for the cervical vertebrae. And it's somewhat discouraging. I don't know. So I've gone from one thing to another thing to another thing, and now CCSVI has caught my eye. And I don't know, it's spooky. I don't know why it's spooky. But I guess I gotta see if I can get more testimonials, although I have yet to find testimonials that are really, it's the rare one that is negative or not much happened. And I know that doctors out there, many doctors will shoot things down based on training and also based on sinuses and allegiances with pharmaceutical companies. And I'm trying to reduce But anyway, let me give the red rubber baby buggy bumper test. red rubber buggy bumpers. Yeah, the camera couldn't keep up, so that's pretty good. Vitamin D, where does that play a role? Nitrous oxide. How do you get rid of it? How can you purge your body of nitrous oxide unless you just simply correct the problem that's causing it? Oxygen treatments, I wonder. Deep breathing, I don't know. There's a doctor named, and he is a real MD, his name is Jeffrey Migdal, and I think he subscribes to all sorts of things, such as breathing, yoga, and what have you. But I look at my, I'm yawning a little bit, I look at myself here and I say, I used to cut my own hair. I didn't used to go to barbers. I used to have dexterity and but I guess I'm kind of caught, lost in thought with a lot of hope, but spooked. Tisabri once a month, that whacks you. Then you're not sure whether you're having a Tisabri side effect or if it's an MS thing, and then there's the lurking PML, which was no joke. I guess it's deadly. But I guess there's a heck of a lot more research to be done out there. And I really don't know what else to say. I guess my last MS attack was a little bit to the face. I look at pictures over the years, and I've had that for a little while to varying degrees. Crooked smile or what have you. But I can't waste the people's time much more. Irish Bear's videos are leaving my jaw hanging literally. It's like, huh? I knew some of this stuff, but not all of it. I'm sure if I were to backtrack and research it, I'd find it to be true. This part of me is hoping that some good could come out of it, and it not be too late. Because I think I've suffered quite a bit of cognitive impairment. I have a lot of difficulty driving. My depth perception is off. My head sways. I can run a little bit, but anyway, my apologies. There's people out there that are using walkers, wheelchairs, bedridden. You want to see a man with what I call guts? It's my cousin. He's got ALS. The only thing he can move are his eyes. It's something else. I wonder if ALS could be tied into this thing, although I think the damage is done. Yeah, also another question, once the damage is done, where's the repair? Stem cells? Neuroplasticity? And I think I'm projecting quite a bit here, but I still think it takes, I don't know, I could use as many buddies as I can get. I could use as much encouragement as I can get. I can play funny guy as much as I want and go, but I ain't so funny. I ain't so self-confident, and I'm looking for answers. I'm looking for answers, and once again, I want to thank the people out there that are hunting for answers. I don't want to say Irish Bear again, but I just did. So anyway, Irish Bear is a musician. Well, I used to kind of consider myself a little bit of a musician too. So my little song for, and I'm nasal, so it's going to come out like C-R-A-P. And my little song for the pharmaceutical companies and physicians that are in bed with them, pardon the expression. But we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down, when they all should let us be. We belong. Never mind. Anyway, I think you get the point, and more research. thought. And I thank the person for the post on response on, and a little bit of a head here, response on the, what do you call it, familial MS. Anyway, thank you. Good night. Bye.